Welcome to this episode of Sidebar, a Neopets podcast. I'm Keaton Jadwin, your raging Neopets enthusiast.
And I'm Sarah Bars, your more casual player.
In this episode, welcome to Neo York. It's been waiting for you. We are taking you with us as we chat about the first ever Neopets pop-up store in New York City, from the VIP party to the merchandise and the on-site interactive experiences. There's a lot to cover. We also recap the on-site event, Bigsby's WonderCog Hunt, that aptly ties into the in-person event.
So break out that Neopoints credit card because it's time for another episode of Sidebar.
Y'all, we are in New Neopia. We are in the month of
hiding.
Yeah, but we actually get to talk about the month of hiding this time around. Start with August 8th, we got Bloomaroo Day. For Bloomaroo, we got a Void color. Void Within lives on. We received the Dusk Glade Neopoint outfit for Bloomaroos, which is actually kind of lovely paired with that I think it's a pastel Bloomaroo in the artwork that they posted with. I think she's cute.
Very cute. Definitely giving fairy elven vibes. I feel like a couple of them have been like that recently. Very mythical looks.
Yeah, and it's so funny that you also identified last time that there was an Atlantis type of feeling that was happening. I'm so curious at how TNT and the individuals that are a part of the content team gets to decide what designs are published and how they come to it. Why a Bloomaroo in a Dusk Glade outfit? Why is it called Dusk Glade? What led to that? Fascinating.
I'm with you on this. I want to know the backstory of these outfits. Why this particular outfit with this particular pet?
On August 18th, we had Mirka Day, and she got a Valentine Mirka, which is so lovely and cute. Cute's going to be the word. It's the word of our podcast. The little Cupid. What a cute idea. Look at those wings.
The wings are a lot. I feel like the wings are too high.
Okay, that's fair. They should be maybe a little further down because she does look like...
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what... The angle of them do look a little...
Antler-y?
Antler-y. Yeah, you're right. Antlers affixed to the back of the head. Mm-hmm. But overall, I love that they went with a Cupid. It's Valentine.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Just in time for Valentine's Day in the month of hiding. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. Also on Mirka Day, we got a Shadow Thief Neopoint outfit. And I love what they've done. I love that they've personified the tail.
Right?
That is such a cool idea that it's its own demon. We got a demon tail.
Sure. Let's do it.
I love a demon tail. Love the headdress. Love the demon tail. Love the gloves. And that's all I gotta say about that. Also purple. Purple looks great. Oh, she's stealth. That's a stealthy color. That's why it looks good too.
I love when they pair it's a Shadow Thief outfit and you're pairing it with the stealth color. Come on.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
10 out of 10.
I feel like this one's kind of giving Assassin's Creed vibes.
Oh my God, yes, absolutely. I would agree with that. A presto, Ezio.
Yes.
Anyway, that's only one version of Assassin's Creed that I do. Assassin's Creed. I don't know. My partner plays and I watch him play, and that's
Me too.
Okay, great. So
I've never played.
I have certain phrases that are in my head are take a look at the book or whatever. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just random phrases that I will hear while he's playing that run through my brain, and one of them is Ezio collection. Okay. Let's move on, shall we?
Sure.
On August 20th, and throughout this weekend, it is Usukicon. We got a Void Usol. We got a new stamp. We got a holographic Usukicon stamp. We got some cute NC Mall dye works. And a year 28 Usukicon goodie bag that is themed to almost as a Bloomingdale's bag. The big brown bag.
Yes.
It's a big pink bag. is the goodie bag. And then inside that, there's like cutesy items. Also on August 20th, separate from Usukicon, Sunny Neo celebrated its 20th birthday. So another Neopets fan site that has been around for 20 years.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sunny Neo.
I think we should sing.
Okay.
I'm totally kidding. I do not want to do that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sunny Neo. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
My God, that was phenomenal.
Thank you. And that is why I'm thousands of dollars in debt.
Theater kid.
Thank you.
I have a question about Usukicon.
I probably won't be able to answer it. Go on.
Well, I mean, what is it?
So that's a great question that I don't fully know how to answer. So the way that I interpret it is Yuzuki, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. I don't know if that's even in the pronunciation guide. I don't think the nice British lady. Usuki. So
Usuki.
Is the Neopets Barbie. Mm-hmm. Essentially. Some people may be offended by that are like more in the world of Uzuki. But Usukicon is, I'm assuming, just like a big celebration of that type of item, culture. Holy moly guacamole.
It's just on the website, right? There's no like IRL con going on right now that this is tied to.
Correct. Other than they've done a great job with transmedia storytelling, and it is tied into Neo York. So
okay.
The hashtag Neopets contest that was Uzuki themed. There's artwork that is being shown at the New York pop-up store. There are items that they were handing out.
Whoa!
So like a sticker sheet, a postcard, and a big massive pin.
Oh my gosh.
And then a tote bag that all of it came in. And I also missed a keychain.
Very cute.
I love that they've kind of tied that in, but in general, no, it's not. It's a play on cons, but it's not a real con.
It's not like any site events that you actually have to like do anything or collect anything or play any games. It's just
world
stuff
building.
Getting released.
Yeah,
okay.
Like a world building moment, which I think is really cool that there's something like that. It's almost if we were to do a Chia-con or a Kachik-con, and the whole point is to celebrate that pet in all its forms. Kind of.
I think we found our next like lore deep dive because I now want to know the backstory of how this became such a thing.
Yeah, no, I think that's great.
Speaking of lore, on August
11th, we're going a little bit backwards, but on August 11th, we had Brightvale Day. And in honor of Brightvale Day, just like for Meridell last month, we're going to do a little lore dive on the discovery of Brightvale. The best news that I have for you, Sarah, it's not convoluted. She is straightforward.
Thank goodness.
It is so straightforward to the point that this is going to be probably the quickest little moment for us in the new Neopia section.
Bet.
On August 11th, in year 6, which is 2004, they just dropped it in the news. They literally said, here's a new land, enjoy. My theory that I have currently as Keaton, unless someone can tell me otherwise, is that it was developed in tandem with the Darkest Fairy video game because it is seen in the video game, but that wasn't released until 2005, a year later. So they kind of wanted to get players acclimated or introduced to the land before the video game launched that following year, including some of the characters. So genuinely, they just said, August 11th, Discovery of Brightvale. This is what it is. It's next to Meridell. It's ruled by King Hagen, the brother of King Skarl. Here is Brightvale Glaziers. Glaziers? That's how you say that word. Glaziers. Glaziers.
I would assume that's correct.
Slay. Here's the scrollery. Here's the Wheel of Knowledge. And then they tied in a caption contest that kind of like an initial like world building moment of like you can kind of see what's happening. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, on August 11th in 2004, they just said, here's Brightvale.
So did the land just appear on the map? Was it just like one day it wasn't there and the next day the map was updated?
Had to be, I'm sure. And that's something that I kind of miss in the early days of Neopets is not necessarily the frequency. I don't need like a new land every month, but it felt like the world was revealing itself, and as it starts to kind of become what the world is, you no longer have to release new lands, which is why like building upon the lore is so, I think, imperative to the success of Neopets. Although I would welcome new lands. We know we want to. What's a Lutari Island? Let's maybe dive a little bit into that at some point. But yeah, I think it just popped up on the map. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, there you go.
Isn't that crazy?
Abracadabra, there's a new land.
No portal. No, although that's the other thing, and this is something that needs to be fleshed out. It's next to Meridell. Is it part of the portal? Is it not part of the portal? It's still kind of like medieval-y.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Well, and King Skarl is the king of Meridell, right?
Yeah.
And King Skarl and King Hagar?
I say Hagen.
Hagen. Oh, that is an N, not an R. Okay, correct.
Yeah.
So they're brothers, right?
They are.
Okay, so unless one of them's like thousands of years old or something, if they're related and Meridell is set back in whatever year, what did we say, like 300 or
300 BN.
300 BN.
Sarah, coming in with the context clues. You're so right.
It would lend itself to let us believe that Brightvale is also in 300 BN.
Wow, you're so right. 1,000%.
Making connections. Casual player coming in clutch.
Oh, yeah! So that's the discovery of Brightvale. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No portal, time travel, brother, fight, orb destroyed. Nothing. Just she exists.
Whoop. Whoop. There she is.
Whoop. There she is. Moving on into my favorite section, the Avatar update. So for avatars, we have 5 that released within the last 2 weeks, which is not so. Yeah. So we're going to start with the unfortunate one. On August 11th, an avatar was discovered over the rainbow. And it's actually kind of cute in the concept of like Iridecia and the Void Within characters, where you have like all of these characters, they represent a different color, which honestly now in retrospect, I'm like, oh, that was probably planned.
I see that now.
We have a gray Yerbil, we have a red Dogglefox, we have an orange Tavi, a yellow Luxinia, a green Vera, a blue Nyx. Put them all together, you get Iridecia. All to say, I say it's unfortunate because it was released after a site-wide maintenance, and the only ones that have been able to obtain it thus far are those that had not gone back to the reward page for the Void Within and had not already claimed their prizes for the entire plot. As the Avatar's community ambassador, I promise TNT is aware. So TBD, but that was released on August 11th.
It's a gorgeous avatar.
It is. I really enjoy what they did with it. It's so simple, and I love the more simple ones because a lot of the avatars over the last few years have lost, in my opinion, kind of like a nostalgic feel of linky designs or pixel art design that just like kind of is lost to time, but that was all prevalent in the early 2000s. So I love how this one is just like frame by frame, color by color. Boom. What we know is if you participated in the plot in any way, shape, or form, even if it was just like very minimally, that is like the participation award, so you would receive it. So that is why people are waiting currently. Hopefully that will be rectified at some point. So that is the Over the Rainbow avatar. The other ones are a little bit quicker. So on August 20th/August 21st, we have 4 additional avatars that were released. The next one, Plushie Mania, which is tied to the U2's Shoiru and Jub plushes that they sold earlier this year. They're also selling them at Neo York. Those come with codes. You redeem the code. You have to have your Neopet play with a crafting plushie Jub and Shoiru foreground, which is inside of a U2's plushie goodie bag. You open the goodie bag, you get this item, which is a foreground, so it's customizable, but it does have the capability to where your pet can play with it like a toy. And when you play with it, you get this avatar, which is great. It's another, merchandise avatar, but it is not tied to the purchase. You can lend that item to other individuals. The next one is Yum! ! And it is the Hassie Bounce, like Dona fruit. It's themed. It's themed to that. So you have to play with a Neo York Donut Fruit plushie. And that item is tied to a virtual item code for the first 500 people that enter the Neo York pop-up store per day. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you're within the first 500 people to arrive and walk through the door, they will give you an item code. That item code gets you the Neo York Donut Fruit plushie. Your pet plays with the Donut Fruit plushie, and you get this avatar. So again, lendable item. Don't have to physically be in New York for that.
Sounds like we need to be making like lots of Neofriends so we can...
I will say I'm grateful that they're focused on accessibility, especially so many people cannot make it to New York. The next avatar that was released on August 21st is Welcome to Neo York. So this one is another play with a greetings from Neo York postcard item that is redeemed with a rare item code again. Pretty straightforward. And then one that's a little bit more involved on August 21st, I'm walking here, which is probably my favorite designed avatar that I've seen in a very long time. You had to participate in the WonderCog hunt that just concluded. I love that they tied in this event, and the avatar itself is just beautiful.
It's really cute. Mm-hmm. And I did receive this avatar. Very excited.
Yes, because you participated.
I did. I completed it, and I have thoughts.
Ooh.
And we'll talk about that
shortly
in a little bit.
And those are the avatars.
We have some companion updates to share. Very exciting. So now we have some new shops that have been added to the app. If you go to the shops tab, you're now going to have access to a specials tab. Clicking on that specials tab will give you access to 5 new shops within the app. You're now going to be able to access the Almost Abandoned Attic, the Ever-Stocked General Store, the Hidden Tower, Igloo Garage Sale, and Tarla's Shop of Mysteries. A really fun way to add some easy access to some different shops. You know what makes less sense to me than the Hidden Tower now being no longer hidden and just accessible through the companion app?
What?
Why is the furniture and gardening tab included when we can't build Neo homes? Did I just gag you, or did you just yawn?
No, you gagged me. That was a gag. I don't have an answer for you. I don't disagree. I know not everything sold at the furniture and gardening stores are tied to Neo homes, but I'm hoping that Neo homes are something that they're going to focus on in the future, because that's also just, that's a moneymaker right there. Not that it needs to be about money, but it is. It's just the idea that that's a whole other customization aspect of the website, that they could make Neopoint items for decor, furniture, as well as Neocash for one reason or another.
I'm just going to take it as a sign as Neo homes are coming back soon. Heard
first here on the podcast, based on nothing but feelings.
Wild conjecture.
Wild conjecture. We have no inside knowledge, I promise.
None.
Also, in the companion app, we have received a purchase limit indicator for shops like Igloo Garage Sale and Almost Abandoned Attic. So what's really great about this is some of them are capped. So you can only purchase like 10 items. And for someone such as myself, who's trying to get the Thrifting Queen avatar for the Igloo Garage Sale, you have to purchase 250 items. It's nice to know that I've hit my 10 item limit at the Igloo Garage Sale every day until I finally hit that 250 number. A couple of other updates that have been noticed. Nothing on the user side of things indicate that CAPTCHAs are happening. Instead, though, if you re-enter a shop multiple times within a certain amount of time, you'll receive a restock ban. But the biggest thing is that the restock ban that may happen on the app is not connected to the restock ban that happens on the website. They are separate currently. And those are the companion app updates.
Yay.
I still love that we're getting updates at least every 2 weeks now at this point, because we talk about it almost every episode.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's at least a little something every time that we record, and it makes me excited.
Period.
Moving moving on to our next segment, we are wrapping up the on-site event, Bigsby's WonderCog Hunt. And this was something that was released in conjunction with the Neo York event. I was super excited when it was first announced because I was a little jealous that I didn't get to go to New York with Keaton this year, but this made it a lot better because I was able to feel like I was still part of the celebration, even though I was like just participating on the Einstein event. So for the 7-day event, we visited Bigsby, who is working with Nigel, who was the funder. I was really hoping that Nigel was going to break open his briefcase and reveal a set of like special tools that he was going to use to help fix the WonderCog machine, but that did not happen. So
no, he is a busyness man, Chia, who said, I have money, I have stakeholders that want this fixed, fix it. But also, like, I'm sorry to cut coding right in.
No,
I
do it.
loved getting to experience Nigel become something other than just like an image on a screen with like some flavor text. Like the fact that we got a little bit more about him, we know how he speaks, we have new art of him. Like I cannot tell you, I mean, because he's a Chia, I'm sorry, but I cannot tell you how happy I am that they included him, even though it was just for money. Money.
Well, I feel like it does make sense. So the WonderCog machine was broken in a very real way, and that users weren't able to use it for a long time. And so they made this whole story moment out of repairing it. And now that it's repaired, it had an in-game reason for, why it wasn't working for so long. And then Nigel comes along and is, I guess, kind of a hero now because he funded the repairs to the WonderCog machine.
Oh my god, Nigel the hero. You're so right. I'm so proud of him.
I thought you would like that.
Like look at I gotta do it. Look at him.
With his convertible.
Look at him. Oh, thank you, Nigel the hero.
So Nigel the hero blesses us with the Neo points necessary to repair the WonderCog machine, but Bigsby still needs some help collecting the cogs to actually repair the machine. So over the span of 7 days, if you visited Bigsby at the machine, he would give users a riddle, and then you would try to solve that and figure out what place on the website you had to go find the cog. One of the things that I really liked about this was all of the riddles actually led you to a place on the map, except one. And ironically, that was the one that I struggled with the most. I've mentioned in passing back when we were covering the Void and I was trying to do Orion's quests, I read those riddles and had no idea what I was supposed to do. I had no idea where I was supposed to go. I was very confused as a casual player. I never would have guessed the places that I was supposed to go to find the strings without the discourse online. But all of the riddles for this event, I was actually able to figure out by myself, except for the one that had you visit Iridesia's lookup page, character page.
Yeah, 100%. I was right there with you. All of the other ones were simple enough to be like, oh, I can find you in a few clicks. That one, hard left, don't know. I don't even think like super attack beat to my head, could not figure out where to go.
That was one riddle I had trouble with Bigsby. And it makes me happy to know that you as the enthusiast also struggled on that. It wasn't just me. Because all the other ones, man, I had them instantly. I read those other riddles and I was like, I know exactly where to go.
Which honestly, that's brilliant as a casual player. That's great. And I loved that, if anything, it shows that whoever was writing these, even though I know a lot of the events right now are the same setup of like, here's a hint, go find the neg. Here's a hint, go collect this item. Here's a hint, even though that's like the setup and I'm hoping that we get something different, the variety or the challenge like spectrum, I thought was actually well done to where like a casual player was able to like fully enjoy the event. And even one that you had trouble with, like someone that plays every day, I think most people probably did not know that you'd have to go to Iridesia's new Neopedia article. So.
Yes. You are succinctly saying what I have been trying to say. This was a very fun event for me as a casual player, and I'm glad that there were still elements of it that were challenging to the enthusiasts as well. Also, the other aspect of this event was you could visit Nigel every day. You could go see your homeboy Nigel Keaton, and he was just giving out goodies to anybody who came to visit him each day. So, I mean, I got a New York style pizza. We got some bagels. I got the pass. I was actually stupid excited when I got this. You know, like the bus passes, the subway passes?
The Metro card, which is retired as of this year. But yes.
I got that from Nigel. That was one of the prizes that I got from him. And I was like, this is so fun.
Well, and what I love about what this has done, there are so many items that I'm sure we don't even know are going to be released because of this Neo York pop-up store with all of these rare item codes. But this is kind of leading into Neo York being canon. Like we're getting backgrounds and foregrounds and items that are kind of fleshing out what Neo York looks like. I don't know if we'll actually get it on the site. I know that there's like the Neo York pop-up store that's like in Neopia Central, but I would love, absolutely, I'm getting chills. I would absolutely love a new land that is just Neo York that has its own, I can actually visualize it because they've done such a great job with the marketing of this that they could use a lot of Anthony Conley's, Anthony, if that's not how you say your last name, I'm sorry, but I think that's how you say your last name, Anthony Conley. The brilliant Neopets artist did a lot of artwork for the marketing of this, using that as just a basis and creating a new map that we can discover and new daily. Why not make a new wheel of some sort? Nigel can be the host of something. I mean, the stock market, let's put the stock market there. You know, there's a lot of different ways that this could go. All to say, I love that this has kind of introduced New York as canon in Neopia.
It gives them lots of options of where they could take it in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. The final prizes for Bigsby's WonderCog Hunt, which is a name that I love as well. Great, 10 out of 10, great name. You received the I'm walking here, as we talked about, avatar earlier, which is such a cute walk sign of a Kachik. And in addition to that, they are, which I love that they did this, you get Bigsby Shaddington's Wonderclaw widget 1-pack. So you get to at least try once the new Wonderclaw minigame.
I am excited to redeem my WonderCog. I went to the page and I got nervous because I saw there are 3 different machines and I wasn't sure if each of the machines had different prizes or how that worked or anything. So I haven't redeemed mine yet and I haven't had that game experience yet.
Right now for the WonderClaw, we have the Neo York machine, we have the Retro machine, and we have the Dream machine as the 3 different claw machines that you can get something from.
Are you going to play it now?
I can, yeah, why not? I think I'm going to do the Neo York one.
I think that's the one I'm going to do too.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see what happens. I had to activate my widget earlier. So we looked through the prize pools. I am going to do the New York machine. The Neo York machine, pardon me. All right, drag your widget into the machine to play. I think the slot's like right there. Move the claw with your arrow keys, then hit space to grab your prize. Hurry though before time runs out. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I love the design of it too.
This is so cute.
The handle that you're maneuvering is like the torch that Statue of Liberty holds. That's such a cute theme. Oh gosh.
I'm just gonna go with the pizza. I know. I'm not moving much. I'm just gonna go with the pizza one. I'm trying to get a pizza one.
No. Got a pizza one. Got a pizza one. Let's see.
Click on the prize pod to claim your prize.
Oh my gosh.
I got a gold prize.
You got a traveling in the city background, which I did not even know that was a possibility. That's a great prize.
Well, that's fantastic.
Congrats.
I'm excited about that.
Okay, great. So let me... Oh, why do I have 0 widgets?
You have to go to your inventory and activate the widget.
Casual player coming in clutch.
Casual player coming in clutch.
Alrighty, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and do the Neo York machine as well.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's fitting since you're at the event. You need to do the actual machine.
You're right. The pop-up says you chose the Neo York machine. Are you sure you want to use one of your widgets? Yes. Drag and drop into the slot. Oh, that was incorrect. Into the slot. Alrighty. And then, okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I see why you were like, I have no idea what I want.
It's really hard to line your claw up too.
Yeah, it's almost like just for funsies. I'm a claw machine fiend. Like this is, we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see what I got. Claim the prize. You got a wood prize. Your prize has been added to your inventory. Apple Blossom Garland. All right, not that it's a competition, but I think you won this one, Sarah.
I think I won this one.
Love that for us. And that is the new Wonderclaw machine. How fun.
That was really fun.
I remember trying to convince my mom to spend $3,000 of her hard-earned cash on a claw machine that we had found at some consignment store. I love the claw machine so much.
That's great. I liked it. It was fun. I think I could count on one hand how many times I've actually played a claw machine. Not very good at it, so.
And that's okay. We all have special skills that we are good at.
It's true.
And now it's time for the main event. Welcome to Neo York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to Neo York. It doesn't quite work.
It doesn't.
Before we get into this segment, just a heads up for those that are just listening, I will be sharing photos and some video over on the video edition of this podcast on YouTube. So if you would like to transition to YouTube to watch this portion or this segment, please do. And if not, I'm going to do my best to describe everything as much as in detail as I can that will not be boring to you. Mm-hmm. Now let's get into it. Let's start with the Neo York pop-up store in general. It is at 131 Green Street in Soho in the Shopify New York space. It is a lot larger of a space than I thought it would be. It is definitely 2 floors. How do I explain this? It is a Neopets player's dream of a space. The first floor, as you walk in, it is merchandise galore. Like that is, it is a shop. Purchased quite a bit of things. Oh my God, Sarah, guess how much I spent? I did not have a budget.
Is hard.
I did not have a budget, but guess how much I spent?
$500?
Girl, no, I don't have that kind of money. I officially spent $81. I know, isn't that good? Am I good? I'm really good. So far, that was just the one night. Although, to be honest, with the lines that I saw today on Friday, like just on social media, they're probably going to sell out of merchandise a lot faster than I thought they would. So we'll see. Some of the stuff that I got are very New York specific. So let's start with, I already showed this though, the pin with my boy Nigel. We also got a sticker pack that are themed to Neo York. And then the last thing I want to show is the journal.
Ooh.
So cute. So love a Nigel journal. On the first floor, merchandise galore, things that are Neo York themed, things that are the Funko Pops were available, the U2's plushie were available, blind boxes. Captain Alex also had his merchandise there. I did get the little keychain of, again, my boy Nigel. Love him. It's My Obsession also was there with their items. There's also, I'm going to butcher it, tarot deck readings.
I thought it was tarot.
Tarot. It's tarot deck. Here's the thing, Sarah. I don't speak English. Mm-hmm. Tarot deck card reading. And then they had claw machines. So they had claw machines that were all completely branded. So I approached the claw machine, kind of like we just did virtually. There's 2 of them. I do my little maneuver. Here's the thing. I know that it's rigged, but I'm good at it. So I walk up, I do it, I press the button, and this little shoiru pops out.
Oh.
I got this little shoiru. He's so cute. He's a little blue shoiru. And then you can also get a bunch of different other ones. Aisha, Sai Bunny, Doggo Fox, Kachik, and Kugra. I know. And the individual who was working was like, "You're like one of the first people to get it on the first try," and I was like, "Thank you,
Let's go.
thank you." So that was wonderful. And they also had a Neopets, Neo York themed photo booth. So Kevin and I got in and took a little photo booth, cute photos together.
That's cute.
And so that was mainly the first floor, was just like claw machine, photo booth, merchandise. And then 2 staircases on either side that lead down into like a little hub space. And as you walk down those stairs, they had all of the hashtag Neopets contest winner artwork posted on the wall. So that was a beautiful transition point. Like they made such great use of the space. And then on the bottom floor, there was a setup for the Neopets Mega Mini Collection game. So you could play with one of Captain Alex's controllers. And
Oh, cool.
they had people playing throughout the night. They had the trading post. So if you like got a blind box plushie or keychain or something you didn't want, you could trade IRL with someone at the trading post.
That's brilliant.
And then there was a wall of the Adopt a Neopet Crayola marker experience. So I do have, this is one thing I will share with you. I do have a Chia uncolored for myself and a Kachik uncolored for Sarah.
Yay.
That I will be sending you. And that was the bottom. And then you would actually, if you ordered something large upstairs, your name would be called and you would pick it up downstairs as well, which was themed. This is why I'm like, Neopets theme park has to happen. Please, please make me a billionaire. I'll fund it personally. Because just the decals that they had up, the theming that went behind it, even lightly themed, I was like, it was a Neopets dream. Like it truly was. I think it's going to be incredibly successful. I know last night was the VIP event, so it was very much just like people that were invited to go, but you still had to pay. Like I still had to pay for merchandise, like it wasn't free. They did have like a goodie bag that was Uzuki. Oh my god, Usuki is what we said. Con themed. So there's a tote bag that was really cute.
That's cute. That's very cute.
With some of the items that I showed earlier. And one other thing that I want to mention for us, Sarah, was the recognition of Sidebar. So there, I could cry. Multiple people, unprompted, mentioned Sidebar and how much they enjoy it. It almost feels like a fever dream because it's something that is digital come to life. Golly, I don't even know what to say. And then I actually got to have like a full-on mini conversation. I say mini conversation. Full-on mini conversation with Dom, TNT CEO. He recognized me, probably because I'm a community ambassador, but also because the only other time that I'd met him was in person at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. And I approached him like a maniac at the end of their panel and thanked him for keeping the brand alive. So I maybe just scared him back in 2024. And he was like, wow, this was the scary individual who approached me right after the panel to make sure that, I didn't know I was going to have a relationship with Neopets in some way, shape, or form. So I had to let him know in the moment, thank you so much for keeping this brand alive. It means a lot to me. So he also gives out his business card, which is very cute. We know Neopets has a creative community, but we have like cute little keychain that someone made.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really cute. Mac OS 10. Mac OS 10 stickers that he gave out. And then Joe from neomerch.com is the man behind Grundle Warehouse. So he has his own little Meepit Usul sticker that he's handing out. Dice, who is well regarded in the community as well. I believe he is creator of the Neopets Discord and or Reddit. And if this is misinformation, sorry, Dice. But Dice also gave out like one of his like emojis in holographic sticker form.
It's a slurg.
I know. TNT Luna was also handing out holographic. She loves a slorg. She loves pink. Super cute gamer slorg. And then the last thing I'll share here about this is the Neopets tattoo artist who will be at Purgatory also is handing out design stickers.
Put that one
as
back
well.
up to the camera. That's a good one.
Is the pain okay? Is the handle. And this is a Darrigan paintbrush. But he had different, every sticker had a different design that he tattoos. That was in a nutshell. And 2 hours flew by really fast. It was a lot of fun. The Neopets community is and always will be some of the most welcoming, kind individuals who just want to give and have fun and want to keep this brand alive that means so much to us. So many people traveled locally or otherwise to come to this space. Also, I hope shows to TNT the brand power that they still hold. And I'm sure they know that, which is why, they're trying to do everything they can to keep it alive. Business is business. You still have to figure out how to get these licensing deals. You still have to figure out how to get Happy Meals toys. Like there's so many nuances that we as players do not know or understand, or we do, and that's the grace that we're giving the team members. But at the same time, I hope that not only is this successful, I definitively think it is successful, but hopefully that they get success out of this, whether it be sentiment, whether it be monetarily and they make a killing, whether more licensing deals come out of this. So yeah, I'm thrilled. Phenomenal event, a 10 out of 10. I'm hoping that more of it can happen. I would love if they could do tours of, larger cities and have maybe not pop-up stores, or maybe it is pop-up stores. Or here's the other thing, Sarah, you would love, well, I don't know if you'll love this idea. But as someone in the themed entertainment community who appreciates an interactive moment, shout out to my friend Alex, who put this idea in my head of like a food truck. But instead of a food truck, I mean, it could be a food truck, it could be both, but like Hubert's hot dogs, but on wheels. Like,
yes,
like themed fully.
Omelet station,
or like ice cream machine truck, something of that nature that's branded and like does a little tour across America. Love that idea. So yeah, do you have any questions? You don't have to have questions, but
I do. I have questions. I have comments. So
yeah,
some of them are just like, you said there are 2 claw machines, right?
Yes.
What's in the second claw machine? I've only seen one on the social media posts.
It's the exact same. The claw machine itself is branded to Neopets, which I actually think you probably can purchase if you know the right people or the companies, or their decals or something. But it's mainly to showcase the fact that there are specific plushes that have been made for claw machines. Yeah. So both of them are the same 6 plushes that were in both claw machines, and you can bulk purchase them if you, as a company, or a crazy person like myself, who maybe has a mother that would spend $3,000 on a claw machine for your personal use, could just put those plushes and, I don't know if that's called. It's not really licensing. It's wholesale, I guess. Wholesale purchases.
Yeah. Makes sense. I've been following as much as I can on the Neopets Instagram. It's been really fun to see what the Neopets team has been posting, but then also what they've been reposting from other people who are there. So that's been really interesting to see, and it really adds to like that community aspect that you are talking about. I think the thing that has surprised me the most that I've seen online is the like Adopt a Pet color wall.
Yeah.
People are getting fancy with their markers.
Yeah,
like
it's not just like I'm painting a green Kachik or I'm painting a yellow Chia. That would be me. People are full on building like a customization with a background and like different color. Like I don't have the skills for that. And I'm looking at these Neopets contest winners that are posted on the stairwells, and I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's so cool to see like art, in my opinion, of Neopets done by a player base in real life.
Yeah.
Including that wall
Love
that
it.
you just mentioned.
Keaton sent me a menu, I guess I would call it, of like all of the Neopets exclusive merch that is available at this pop-up shop. I'm going to take a look really quick and see if some of this stuff isn't sold out yet, if he can score anything in my honor since I'm not there.
I'm going to try so hard. For those that are watching on YouTube, you'll know this, but those that are just listening, I will put this menu board so you can at least see the different items that they're selling in person.
Are one of the books that they have an actual coloring book? Is there like an official Neopets coloring book yet?
Girl, yes. And that's not exclusive to Neo York, but yes. Yes.
That would make me super happy. If do they have the coloring books there?
They do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would The little chocolates.
Okay, so here's the thing about the chocolates. I was terrified they were gonna melt because like I'm in a New York City apartment. Thank you, Kelsey, for allowing me to stay in your beautiful apartment. But New York City apartments typically just don't have central air conditioning, and so I would be terrified that it would be melty by the time it got back to you, even in the mail.
That's one of those things that I'm just like, I'm glad this exists. I'm happy to see that this exists in person.
Yes.
So coloring book would be fantastic. I think you're probably going to know. The little keychains.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's a little yellow Kachik keychain.
Yeah.
With a little neg attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you could score your girl one of those, I would be forever grateful.
I'll try my best.
Mm-hmm. Do your best.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I don't know if you probably never experienced this. Growing up, my dad would go on business trips and he'd be gone for like a week, and it'd be me and my sister at home with our mom. And my favorite thing about my dad going on business trips was he would usually bring back like a little trinket from the trip. And it was usually stuff like the little like squishy things that they hand out at like different convention centers and stuff like that. So anyways, this is like, you know, Keaton went on a work trip and is bringing home a little goodie.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't you fret. And for those that are listening, I have already bought things for Sarah without her knowing what it is. Not that I didn't want to consult her, but she will be getting a nice little package from New York. Be on the lookout. And for those that don't know, we're also going to see each other soon, IRL again. So I say a little package, but it's probably just going to be me handing you these items.
Keaton and I, obviously, do not live in the same state. And so we are really excited because we are going to get to see each other next week because we are going on a cruise together. Not just the two of us, we're also bringing our partners with us.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. It's definitely 4 people. It's not just the 2 of us, although the 2 of us would be really cute. So, everyone listening, if you want, stay tuned to Sidebar the Pod on Instagram for cutesy little updates that will be coming from the co-hosts of Sidebar, a Neopets podcast.
I'm so excited. I get to see you in a week.
It's so soon. Oh my God, I'm not prepared. And why did I come to New York the week before? Because I needed it for my soul.
You're the raging enthusiast. You would expect nothing less.
Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap.
In our next episode, Sarah is going to grill me on all of her burning questions about the Neopia map and lands. I will have no idea what she'll be asking, and I have no idea if I will be able to adequately answer them.
And there's going to be a lot, so get ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Sidebar. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe and share the show with a Neofriend.
You can follow the show on Instagram at SidebarThePod, and you can follow me at Keaton Jadwin. And as always, you can also watch the video edition of this podcast over on YouTube at Sidebar the Pod. And until next time,
we're going on a cruise! It's going to be so much fun. Make sure you're following us on Instagram to see all of the behind-the-scenes hijinks.